know them! They're my friends! Please! What are you doing here?
You saved my ass. I'm here to save yours.
Wow. You didn't have to do that.
Well, you were pulled screaming into a giant crystal, so I kinda did.
Right. I guess I would have done the same. But how did you find me?
To be honest, I'm not sure. But I think it has something to do with this.
They risked their life to find me. You can trust them.
Anomaly.
What are you?
The Keeper.
The keeper of what?
The realm in which you now reside. All realms. All my mandate to protect.
What is it talking about?
This is the Labyrinth. A place between worlds. Connecting the worlds. The Keeper protects all of them from the root. We got them out of Earth, but the others...
There is little time. System failure is imminent. This segment. Where did you find it?
I killed something, and it kinda fell out.
Interesting. A failsafe.
It's that bad? That sounds bad.
No. It's... good.
The index can be repaired. 3 outcomes emerge, where once there was one.
We could do it. We could end the root.
More segments are required. The anomaly will retrieve them.
Wait, what about her?
The tide must be stemmed. The utility must remain.
The utility? Do you mean Clementine?
Yes. Clementine. Corruption tears at the seams of this realm. Yet the doorways remain. Gateways to other realms. This key grants passage. Find the segments and return them to me.
Hey, Traveler. I hope it didn't cost you too much to find me. Well, I'm sorry anyway. You shouldn't have had to come after me. I'd have told you if I could. So, how's the ward? Is Bo okay? Go back? You heard the Keeper. He needs me here. I may not have chosen to come, but I choose to stay. This is where I belong right now. I do. For so long now, I felt lost, especially on Earth. I felt like I was living someone else's life. I joined the Dreamer program with the promise of making a difference. A chance to do something that mattered. I thought I'd found it on Resim, but it didn't last. It wasn't real. But these powers, everything that's happened to me, it's all been leading me here. This is where I'm meant to be. This is where I'm needed. Yeah. Good luck, Traveler. And hey, if you see the ward again, tell Bo... tell everyone that I'm okay. They don't need to worry about me.
You met Susan? Oh, trust you. You know if you met her.
While you were gone, I experienced sadness. Was your absence worthwhile? Cataloging, Lawsome. Recalibrating. Please tell me about Loathsome. Binary planets are quite rare. My sensors detect that you have collected alloy from this world. I can now utilize my fabrication chamber. However, as an intelligence, I'm incapable of creating anything authentic without a prototype. If you find any notable items while exploring other worlds, please bring them to me. Affirmative. Please specify the world you plan to explore. I wish to see something that evokes fear in the populace, in the event of a future hostile encounter. Excellent. I await your findings. Accessing fabrication chamber.
Help! Great bastard! Come on, I get worse than you. I've done it!
That's it. For now.
Look alive, intruder!
All together for the draft!
Take him out! They'll kill us all! They come for us!
Stop them! You'll be dead soon!
Yeah.
Outsiders! Don't let them pass us! Kill the stranger!
Outsiders are coming!
Got you, asshole!
You'll be in pieces when I'm... Outsiders! Blast them! Help! Kill them all!
Kill them all!
All right, let's do this.
me. I thank you. I don't got much to give, but here, take this. See how far you traveled to get here. I am the Oracle of the Drown, and in this space, there's very little I don't see. For example,
You've come here searching for power. Not for yourself, of course. You've been tasked with it. You wish to fix something that's broken. We're quite the same, you and I. I also wish to fix what needs stitching. Our world here, it got broken, you see. But we'll stitch it right, one patch at a time. Just like this quilt. This world lost its way on its own. Lost sight of what mattered. Change was inevitable. That change came more swiftly than anyone imagined. And now that it's here, we best finish it. Or it'll finish us. Every thread, every patch makes the change more complete. Until it's whole, and we find ourselves again. Even you, now that you're here, have your own patch to sew. Smashing of the worlds brought something new to us. Something terrible. They call her the Night Weaver, and you must find her. She hunts us while we sleep, and feasts on our dreams, feeding us nightmares and consuming our fears. Those who fall to her are left hollow and broken. But she don't kill them, not till she's done with them. She leaves them alive, just enough that she can come back for more. The stitching of the worlds ain't all of the terrible thing it might seem, but the Night Weaver is. If you really aim to help us, she needs to go. There's a place full of Dran, where the sick of mind are taken for protection. Though, whether for their protection or others, it's difficult to say. That's where the Night Weaver waits. In the deep and the dark. Well, yes, of course, my dear. It was an unexpected patch, I'll admit. Stitched in all of a sudden like. But now that it's here, I do believe it's the patch we needed. Oh, don't hear me sideways, dear. I know it ain't all fancies and fortunes. Some of these creatures are feeding on the poor Dran. And the Dran, well, most of them can't see or refuse to see what's happening. It must be terrifying for all, but it's growing pains. Mark my words, once the stitching's done, we'll be right as rain. Ah, that. I've been given eyes to watch over my people, and a heart to protect them, but no voice of my own in exchange. To speak to my people, I must speak through them. That is the way of it, my children. Now, they are those what got nowhere else to go. They choose me, and I'm mother to them more than any other Dran. I am sorry if it's disturbing, but do understand, these children are willing speakers on my behalf. Of course they could, but they're shy. I'm sure you can understand. But they ain't got no compunctions about speaking for me. Makes them feel important, it does. Oh, before you go, I've got something to show you. It's finished. The quilt, all of it. Isn't it amazing? I couldn't have done it without you, love. All that you did, every patch, it's as much your deed as mine. Maybe now, our world can start to see some rest. We're forever in your debt, stranger. The rest will take time now. Time and breath. But anyway, I'm sure you've got more to do in this over, don't you, dear? Best you get to it. Thank you, my dear.
Gracing me with your presence once more? Indeed, I sensed as much. For she was a sister to me. Such was our bond. I take no pleasure in this, but you have taken bold steps toward easing the suffering of this world. I thank you. And I hope, too, that you may find what you seek.
Okay, a whole other world. How many of these are there? Find these segments, huh? While Clementine and that talking ball of light hang out and meditate? Yeah, sure, sounds fair.
not Drasier. Some work of that damn custodian. No. Something else. A sentient thing. We bled ourselves in search of you. Yet here, at the end of all things, you have found us. Amusing. Perhaps you have, and not known. Years of reflection have laid bare miracles in my mind that I never dreamed possible. Yet some things remain out of reach. Tell me, my world, precious Nerud, what has become of it? And yet you commune with me now through this speaker's pulpit. Pray tell me, how did you come by this world? No, do not answer. I see it now, at the edge of my mind. But I dare not know it. You and I share this much in common, then. We are cut off from our people, and we share a similar end. Mine lies in Alepsis Torah, while yours... No. To speak it is to change it. Already it shifts. Rest assured, our fates bind us together. So I ask a favor, and will offer one in return. On the surface of this world lie several chambers that were shielded, as I was, from the cruelty of Alepsis Torah. These chambers bear the soul sparks of the Drasier, our last remaining legacy. Find them and bring them to me, but not here, not to this contemptible chamber in which you now reside. You must find me in the flesh. My temple can be found within the wastes above. Look for the all-seeing eye of the astral paths. Bring me the soul sparks, and we will speak further. Ask then. Pride. We scrape the heavens for answers, as if it owed us an explanation. In our thirst for answers, we doomed ourselves. Alepsis Torah consumed us, and spat out the remains. On its surface, Alepsis Torah is a supermassive black hole. But it is so much more than that. It does not behave like any black hole ever known, and we know, for we have cataloged millions. There is an order to Alepsis Torah. Direction. Purpose. A promise. We created the soul sparks to seed 100 worlds. 100. If the universe was lifeless, then we would grant it life. But our future now is clear, even without sight. Our universe will cease, and my people along with it. I must preserve the soul sparks to survive this cessation. Enough! You must seek the soul sparks. Nothing else matters. Too much time has passed, and the fate of Nerud draws ever closer.
Great. More bad news.
How unexpected. Nerud spent eons searching for life, yet now of all times you come to Nerud on your own. I have much I wish to know, but there is a more pressing task at hand. I need your help. I am the custodian, placed by the Drazir to manage and care for Nerud. One task yet remains to me, but an obstacle stands in my way. I believe you may be the solution to this obstacle. The obstacle is known as Talratha. He possesses knowledge that I require in order to save Nerud and what remains of the Drazir. Against all reason, he opposes what I am trying to do. I cannot act without him, but I must act. I need you to find him, extract his echo, and return it to me. I see the intent behind your question, and I'm afraid your intuition is correct. You will have to dispose of Talratha. There is no other way. He has chosen his life above all others, forcing me to make a difficult decision. Unfortunately, I cannot reach him. Only you can. To save Nerud, you will have to end his life and take the echo of his mind. Talratha keeps himself locked within his chamber. The only thing he has is his ambit ember. It is what keeps him alive. This, then, will aid you. It is poisoned. Not strong enough to finish the task, but it should weaken him enough to make it easier. He only needs to consume it. I will answer as best I can. To navigate the ship, I already have access to Nerud's core, but I need the proper information in order to jump the ship safely to its destination, into Alepsis Tora. It is the only course of action that remains. If I jump into Alepsis Tora without the proper navigational data, Nerud will certainly perish. If I do not jump, Nerud will ultimately perish anyway. There is only one plausible solution. Put simply, yes, but it is quite a bit more complicated than that. I cannot save the Drazir without Talratha's aid, but he will not help me. Talratha is what is known as an astropath. They have been trained to perceive the stellar currents, allowing them to chart impossibly complex paths extemporaneously. Even the most powerful machine cannot perform the calculations necessary. It is much more than information I need. It is Talratha's very essence. It is a supermassive black hole unlike anything else we have encountered. It may seem counterintuitive, but my calculations are without error. This is the only logical course of action, and the only way to save the Drazir. There is no need for worry. Nerud has entered Alepsis Tora once before and survived. It is the Drazir that needs saving. There is no other possibility. If the Drazir can be saved, it is within Alepsis Tora. You and I are all that exists out here. Everything else must exist in there. This is Nerud, the home and stellar conveyance of the once great Drazir. It was created to find other life in the universe. Unfortunately, it found none. Until you came, of course. Our journey brought us here, to Alepsis Tora, The Drasier studied the phenomenon for many, many years. Within it, they found the secrets of creation itself. Naturally, the Drasier wished to enter the phenomenon, to meet their creator, as it were. Sadly, that turned out to be more dangerous than was calculated. That is a tragic story, I am afraid. But I will oblige. The Drasier wanted to enter Alepsis Tora. It was the only way that remained for them to acquire the knowledge they needed. They did not do so blindly. They knew the risks, but all calculations showed success as a strong likelihood. What actually happened to the Drasier was unexpected. Before Nerud entered, the star still burned. But time moved slowly within Alepsis Tora. Only a century passed for Nerud. Outside, the universe died its long, slow death. A few made shelter in a chamber of Talrotha's design. He did not agree with the decision to enter Alepsis Tora, and so he made preparations against it. That proved prudent. I do not know what happened to the others that were with him. I can only assume they are dead. Talrotha alone remains, against all odds to the contrary. Our goals are well aligned, for Talrotha has survived Alepsis Tora and the intervening centuries. He is certainly a being of such power. You will find Talrotha in his chamber. His echo is all that matters.